Lies of P is not simply a retelling of the classic tale of Geppetto and his mischievous puppet Pinocchio. In fact, it's a much darker story revolving around two calamities that decimated the city of Krat and nearly eradicated all human and puppet life alike. Despite the undeniable fairy tale undertone, Lies of P has a hidden narrative, one that revolves around the otherworldly substance known as Ergo. In this video, I'm going to reveal the shocking truth about the story of Lies of P and uncover the secrets hidden amongst the stars. But before we journey into the transdimensional void, it's time to reveal the Easter egg from the last video. For those of you who are new to the channel, I've started playing a game with viewers where I hide an Easter egg in the thumbnail, and the first person to state what and where it is in the comments will get a shout out in the next video. It seems that Bento Works was able to see through Patch's deception and notice his true devilish nature as indicated by these opaque horns right here. Now back to the matter at hand. The city of Krat was home to Geppetto, the father of puppets. It was he who was responsible for the discovery of how to harness the mysterious Ergo and utilize it as an energy source to animate humanoid constructs known as puppets. These puppets would go on to serve humanity and improve nearly all facets of life. From basic needs to law enforcement, puppets had successfully assimilated into modern society and advanced it into an age of prosperity. However, as with all golden ages, this one also came to an abrupt end as a result of meddling with the unknown. You see, the enigmatic Ergo was not a blessing, but rather a blight on humanity that had come from outer space. If we examine the flavor text for Ergo, it reveals that it was a mysterious stone of unknown origin that offered great power. The hidden moonstone further reinforces this notion by stating that the moonstone was not from this world. However, it was the most optimal enhancement material. In their urgency, technicians pushed forward with using the moonstone for weapon upgrades without time to review it any further. The star fragment adds that it was a meteor fragment that can be used to summon a specter. Star fragments cross dimensions to grant human wishes. If you wish for it desperately enough, you may be able to summon someone who wants to help save this world. Let's revisit this particular item a bit later. Essentially, these incredibly rare and valuable resources arrived on Earth via a meteorite impact. This meteor carried not only an unmatched source of sustainable energy, but a deadly parasitic alien fungus that would result in the first calamity that struck Krat, known as the Petrification disease. Although the streets of Krat are littered with the dead, there is only one corpse that is distinct from the others. This unique specimen is incredibly telling and shows us the horrifying truth about exposure to Ergo and its parasitic spores. Despite the scarce information available to us in the demo, symptoms seem to include itchy skin, loss of sanity, blue blood, scaly growths, blindness, and eventual death by chest cavity bursting, alien style, as indicated by the torn doodle and also Elena's afflicted mother. The torn doodle reads, "It itches. Peel the skin and there's blue blood. 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 Pretty cocoon. Blue angel. Joyful appetite. Blue death. What a feast. Death, death, and death. I'm alive. It itches." As the petrification disease plagued the city, the citizens remained indoors in hopes to increase their chances of survival. Sadly, this was highly ineffective, as the people had already been infected long before they suspected the worst. If we closely examine the devices known as the stargazers, we learn that stalkers utilized them as makeshift bug zappers. Essentially, they would attract the ergo spores and butterflies and keep them restricted to a limited radius. This would prevent the widespread proliferation of the parasitic fungal spores and allowed for small zones to be quarantined. With the greatest minds in hiding and the greater population dead or dying, the puppets unaffected due to their inorganic composition went unsupervised for an untold period of time. It was during this lack of maintenance and regularly scheduled servicing that the second calamity struck the city of Krat, the puppet frenzy. Once subservient puppets ran amok and massacred hundreds of their human masters without the slightest hint of remorse. It was into this world that Pinocchio, the clever one, was born. In a world where one can truly wish upon a star, or rather a star fragment, time and space itself molds around those with the greatest desires and darkest dreams. Perhaps Pinocchio was simply the living memory of Geppetto's long-lost son. Or perhaps he really is the sole puppet who grasps what it means to be human. Lies and deception, power and ambition. What would become of Geppetto's mischievous little puppet? Only time will tell, and until next time, it's the Inhuman one signing out. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this. Continue your journey for more hidden truths and the greatest Souls-like mysteries by clicking the videos on screen now, and I'll be there ready and waiting to guide you. Consider becoming a member for exclusive perks like emojis, members-only videos, and more. Or check out my Patreon for weekly behind-the-scenes content featuring my creation process, sneak peeks, unboxings, and more. Join the Inhuman community today.